Okay, again, good morning and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great pleasure for my people to be in Riga. It is very clean, very green town. We are very pleased. And it's also a great pleasure for me to meet my good friend, the Deputy Prime Minister and the Minister of Defense, Minister Pabriks. I'd like to thank you, Artis, for your great hospitality since yesterday evening. You and your people. And as you know very well, Latvia is a great country, an ally and friend of Turkey. And Turkey-Latvia relations are based on the mutual trust and the will to deepen our cooperation. This is what we are trying to do with my colleague, with my friend. And we have had a very sincere, very constructive meeting today in different levels, and we exchange our views and the bilateral and the regional issues. Of course, Ukraine, the Turkey and Latvia's contribution to Euro-Atlantic security and NATO. We underlined our support to Ukraine's independence, sovereignty, and the territorial integrity during our discussion during the meeting. In this context, as you know, Turkey is calling for an immediate humanitarian ceasefire, humanitarian pause in Ukraine, de-escalation and the return to diplomacy. That's our policy. During our meeting with my friend, we discussed the grain initiative as well. As you may know, that the grain deal was signed between Turkey, the Russian Federation, Ukraine, and the United Nations teams on the 22nd July. The joint coordination center was already set up in Istanbul yesterday. They are working on fully operational. All the parties have appointed their representatives to the center. They are working together. We also discussed with my friend the bilateral cooperation and the regional security within NATO as well. The MOU that was signed between the Turkey, Sweden and Finland at the NATO summit in Madrid is of course not an end, but it was a good start. We hope and expect Finland and Sweden will deliver on their commitments to Turkey. With Minister Pabriks, we also discussed how to further develop defense industry cooperation between our countries. The last defense industry cooperation meeting was successfully held in Ankara in April this year. Indeed, we want this cooperation to further develop. And finally, I also underlined our expectations in relation to the FETÖ, Fethullah Terrorist Organization. Thank you.
Yes, I first of all wanted to thank my good friend Lucy for this visit. It was a long expected visit and very important visit because we are a great friend between two our countries, and our cooperation between Latvia and Turkey is always good. I think we had a number of issues we have been talking about today, which is, of course, first of all, the Russian war against Ukraine, and also the Turkish role assisting in negotiations to get grain out of Ukraine and to assist other countries in the world in need. We discussed also the possible outcomes of this war. Apart of that, we discussed our political cooperation bilateral, as well as our cooperation militarily within NATO. And Latvia is highly interested also in military industrial cooperation with Turkey, because Turkey is one of the biggest military industrial producers in the region, we know. So we have a number of issues pending where we will follow up after this visit.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.